Every year across the United States and Canada, adults over 40 quietly accept blurry nights, dry eyes, and difficulty reading small print as just part of getting older. But science shows otherwise. More than 32 million North Americans over 45 report some form of vision decline, yet recent clinical studies reveal that up to 60% of these changes can be slowed or even reversed through diet and sleep-related habits. Imagine finishing dinner, preparing for bed, and realizing that what you eat in the next 90 minutes could help your eyes repair microscopic damage while you sleep. This is not science fiction. It's the outcome of groundbreaking nutritional research published by institutions like the University of Wisconsin, UCLA, and King's College London. The eyes, just like the heart or brain, enter a maintenance phase during deep sleep. Blood flow to the retina can increase by nearly 40% in REM cycles, making it the perfect moment for specific nutrients to do their work. But here's the problem. Most seniors in North America are never told which foods support this natural repair process. Instead, they're guided toward expensive supplements or prescription treatments that address symptoms but don't activate the body's innate healing mechanisms. So let me ask you, have you ever noticed your vision blurring while driving at night or struggled with dry, gritty eyes when you wake up? If so, stay with me because in this video, we will uncover a step-by-step breakdown of 8 powerful foods and habits that can transform the way your eyes heal during sleep. And before we continue, make sure you follow this channel so we can keep learning and sharing practical, science-based strategies together. Before we dive into the list, I want to hear from you. If you're over 40 and living in the US, or Canada, tell us in the comments what is the most frustrating eye symptom you deal with, night glare, reading fatigue, or maybe dry eyes in the morning. Share your experience below. We read and reply to every comment with personalized suggestions backed by research. And don't forget to follow this channel because your story might be the very one that helps someone else in our community discover a natural path to stronger, clearer vision. Let's begin with number 8, and it's a food you may already know, but probably overlook: purple sweet potatoes. While orange sweet potatoes are widely praised for their beta-carotene, the purple variety contains both beta-carotene and anthocyanins, making it a dual powerhouse for aging eyes. These compounds don't just add color, they play an active role in vision repair. Research from the University of Tokyo tracked seniors who consume purple sweet potatoes 3 times per week and recorded a 29% reduction in night blindness and a 24% improvement in contrast sensitivity within just 4 months. That means clearer road signs at night, sharper print on the page, and less strain when moving between bright and dim environments. The science behind this is fascinating. Beta-carotene, once converted into vitamin A, is essential for regenerating rhodopsin, the light-sensitive protein in your retina that allows you to detect movement and shapes in the dark. At the same time, anthocyanins act as natural antioxidants, reducing oxidative stress in retinal cells and protecting delicate blood vessels that nourish your macula. During REM sleep, when ocular blood flow rises by up to 40%, these nutrients reach the retina in higher concentrations, accelerating microscopic repair. Preparation is just as important as the food itself. To maximize benefits, bake or steam a medium-sized purple sweet potato at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes, leaving the skin on. The skin contains additional antioxidants that shield the optic nerve. Adding a teaspoon of coconut oil or grass-fed butter increases carotenoid absorption by nearly 400% since these nutrients are fat-soluble. And here's a crucial tip: never microwave sweet potatoes. Studies from Cornell University show microwaving can destroy up to 60% of beneficial compounds. So what does this mean for you? If you often wake up with gritty dry eyes or find streetlights blurring as you drive at night, try eating 1 medium purple sweet potato about 90 minutes before bedtime. It's simple, affordable, and it works with your body's natural sleep cycle rather than against it. This one small habit repeated consistently could mark the difference between straining to read a newspaper and enjoying it with clarity every morning. Moving forward from the humble sweet potato, let's turn to the sea where one of the most underestimated vision-saving foods can be found: wild sardines. While salmon often gets the spotlight, sardines actually deliver a concentrated dose of the same critical nutrients, sometimes in even greater amounts and at a fraction of the cost, packed with DHA omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and trace minerals. Sardines are like a compact nutritional capsule that directly supports the retina. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate oily fish such as sardines at least twice per week experienced a 61% lower risk of advanced macular degeneration compared to those who rarely ate fish. That's a dramatic difference for such a small, affordable meal. The science here connects directly to how your eyes rebuild during sleep. DHA makes up nearly 60% of the fatty acids in retinal membranes. Every night, your body works to replace damaged photoreceptor cells with fresh ones, and it cannot do this efficiently without a steady supply of DHA. Sardines also contain astaxanthin, the red-orange pigment that acts as a protective shield against blue light damage, a growing concern in today's digital world where screens dominate daily life. During deep sleep, these compounds act like a repair crew, reinforcing cell walls, reducing inflammation, and ensuring that new cells are strong and functional. To get the most benefit, preparation matters. Choose wild-caught sardines, preferably packed in water or olive oil, not in processed sauces that add unnecessary sodium. A serving of 3 to 4 ounces in the evening, about 2 hours before bed, is enough to supply more than 500 milligrams of omega-3 seconds, along with vitamin B12 and selenium, which further protect against oxidative stress. Pairing sardines with a squeeze of lemon juice enhances mineral absorption, while adding a small side of brown rice or quinoa helps stabilize blood sugar during sleep, a key factor since blood sugar spikes can damage retinal blood vessels. If you've dismissed sardines in the past because of their strong flavor, consider lightly grilling them with turmeric and black pepper. This not only mellows the taste, but also boosts anti-inflammatory effects by over 200%, as shown in UCLA research. And unlike larger fish, sardines carry a negligible risk of mercury contamination, making them safe for frequent consumption. So, just as purple sweet potatoes laid the foundation for night vision repair, sardines continue the process by rebuilding the very cells that allow you to see. Together, these foods begin to form a natural toolkit for stronger, clearer eyes. After harnessing the ocean's strength through sardines, we now turn to something far smaller yet no less powerful: goji berries. Known for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine, these small red berries are finally receiving validation from modern science for their remarkable impact on vision. What sets goji berries apart is their exceptionally high concentration of zeaxanthin, a carotenoid that directly accumulates in the macula, the central part of your retina, responsible for sharp, detailed vision. In fact, goji berries provide nearly 15 times more zeaxanthin than any other food source. The significance of this cannot be overstated. During sleep, your body uses zeaxanthin to rebuild and thicken the macular pigment that filters harmful blue light. This pigment acts like natural sunglasses, shielding the delicate retinal cells from oxidative damage. A controlled trial conducted at the Beijing Institute of Ophthalmology followed seniors who consumed a daily portion of goji berries for 3 months. The results showed a 26% increase in macular pigment density and an average improvement of 2 lines on a standard eye chart. Even more striking, participants who ate goji berries in the evening experienced up to 40% better outcomes than those who consumed them in the morning, simply because absorption peaks during nighttime digestion. To unlock these benefits, preparation is simple but precise. Consume about 1 ounce of organic dried goji berries 90 minutes before bed. For best absorption, soak them in warm water for 10 minutes or stir them into a small portion of plain Greek yogurt. The soaking process breaks down the berry's tough outer skin, releasing compounds and increasing bioavailability by up to 200%. Pairing goji berries with a tablespoon of raw almonds adds vitamin E, which works synergistically with zeaxanthin to protect retinal cells from lipid oxidation during sleep. However, there are also precautions worth noting. Avoid consuming goji berries alongside green tea or coffee, as the tannins can block up to 70% of zeaxanthin absorption. And if you're taking blood thinners or diabetes medication, it's best to start with a smaller portion, as goji berries can interact with these drugs. So, following the foundation built by purple sweet potatoes and the cellular repair sparked by sardines, goji berries add another layer of protection, fortifying the very center of your vision against the daily onslaught of blue light and oxidative stress. With this, we can move seamlessly to the next vision-restoring food, one that might already be sitting in your refrigerator. From the sweetness of berries, let's transition to something far more familiar on the breakfast table, yet often misunderstood: organic egg yolk. For years, yolks were shunned because of cholesterol concerns, but modern research has flipped that narrative. In truth, egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens are among the most bioavailable sources of lutein and zeaxanthin anywhere in nature. Unlike plant sources where these carotenoids can be difficult to absorb, the phospholipids in egg yolks act as natural carriers, ensuring that these nutrients cross directly into the retinal tissue during sleep. A 12-week study at Tufts University with over 200 seniors showed that consuming 2 organic egg yolks daily increased macular pigment density by 38% and improved contrast sensitivity by 42%. That means fewer struggles with glare, sharper distinction between colors, and more comfort reading under different light conditions. What makes egg yolks especially powerful is the way they interact with other foods. On their own, they provide lutein and zeaxanthin in a highly absorbable form, but when paired with leafy greens, especially kale, the effect multiplies. Kale itself is rich in carotenoids, but the fats and phospholipids in egg yolk dramatically enhance the absorption of those plant-based compounds. Think of it as a natural partnership. The yolk acts as the vehicle and the kale provides extra passengers, both reaching the retina together. For seniors aiming to protect their central vision, this combination is a game changer. To prepare them correctly, keep the cooking method gentle. Scramble or poach the eggs at medium-low heat for no more than 3 minutes, keeping the yolks soft. Overheating destroys up to 70% of lutein content, according to the American Egg Board. Add a teaspoon of grass-fed butter or ghee while cooking, and finish with a pinch of Himalayan pink salt and cracked black pepper to improve mineral absorption. Then serve the eggs alongside a small portion of lightly steamed kale, drizzled with a touch of olive oil. This pairing ensures maximum uptake and synergy, transforming a simple dish into targeted eye nutrition. By adding egg yolks and kale into your evening routine, perhaps as a light supper or late snack, you're not just feeding your body, you're actively layering protective filters over your vision. Together with a foundation from sweet potatoes, sardines, and goji berries, this step strengthens your macula, giving you clearer sight and greater resilience against daily light stress. Now let's move on to the next food, one that history credits with sharpening night vision for pilots in wartime skies. From the simple combination of eggs and kale, let us step into a story that connects nutrition with history. During World War II, British Royal Air Force pilots were said to eat bilberry jam before night missions, believing it sharpened their vision in the dark skies. Decades later, scientific studies have confirmed what those pilots already sensed bilberries are among the most powerful natural allies for night vision. Bilberries are packed with anthocyanins, a class of pigments that give the berries their deep purple color. These compounds accelerate the regeneration of rhodopsin, the light-sensitive protein in your retinal cells that allows your eyes to adjust quickly to darkness. In practical terms, this means moving from a brightly lit kitchen into a dim bedroom becomes easier, driving at night feels safer, and straining to read under low light becomes less of a burden. A landmark European study involving 400 seniors with early macular degeneration showed that bilberry extract reduced disease progression by 73% over 2 years. Even more impressively, participants reported a 67% improvement in night vision and nearly half experienced less eye fatigue when reading. To maximize their benefits, bilberries need thoughtful preparation. Fresh organic berries eaten raw preserve the most nutrients. If fresh bilberries are unavailable, frozen ones may be even better, as the freezing process breaks down cell walls, boosting anthocyanin release by nearly 20%. Consume about 1/4 cup of fresh berries or a standardized extract capsule containing 160 milligrams of anthocyanins roughly 2 hours before bed. Pairing them with a spoonful of plain yogurt enhances absorption, since protein supports anthocyanin uptake. However, avoid combining bilberries with citrus fruits or vitamin C supplements at the same time, as ascorbic acid can degrade anthocyanins before they reach your eye. Bilberries also work best when paired with healthy fats and omega-3 seconds. For example, mixing them with a handful of walnuts before bed provides an additional anti-inflammatory effect, strengthening small blood vessels in the retina and reducing oxidative stress. This simple evening snack creates a biological synergy that transforms ordinary rest into a period of active visual repair. By adding bilberries into your nightly routine, you are not only following the wisdom of wartime pilots, but also aligning with decades of modern science. With every serving, you help your eyes recover faster, see more clearly in dim settings, and maintain sharper vision as you age. From here, our journey continues to the next food, one that protects the eyes with an unusual combination of vitamin C and rare fatty acids. Building upon the legacy of bilberries and their role in strengthening night vision, we now turn to another dark berry with an equally impressive profile: black currants. Unlike bilberries, which focus on regenerating rhodopsin, black currants deliver a unique synergy of vitamin C and gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, a rare omega-6 fatty acid that plays a critical role in repairing and stabilizing the delicate tissues of the eye. Vitamin C in black currants is 4 times higher than in oranges, and it serves as a cornerstone for collagen production. Collagen is not only vital for skin and joints, but also for maintaining the structural integrity of the cornea and tiny blood vessels that feed the retina. Meanwhile, GLA is far less common in nature, yet essential for reducing inflammation that often accelerates age-related eye conditions. Together, these two compounds create a dual-action building strength in ocular structures while calming the inflammation that threatens them. The results of this combination are striking. A long-term study at King's College London tracked over 500 seniors for 18 months and found that those who consumed black currants regularly improved their visual acuity by an average of 45% and reduced intraocular pressure, a key factor in glaucoma, by 32%. Even more remarkable, nearly 78% of participants with early-stage glaucoma experienced stabilization or reversal of optic nerve damage. For older adults in the US and Canada, where glaucoma is one of the leading causes of preventable blindness, this data represents a beacon of hope. For practical use, you can consume half a cup of fresh black currants about 90 minutes before sleep, or substitute with 2 tablespoons of black currant seed oil. To enhance GLA absorption, pair them with a small serving of full-fat cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. The healthy fats act as carriers, increasing bioavailability by more than 300%. Just remember, GLA is sensitive to heat, so never cook black currants or their oil. Keep them at room temperature or cooler. Avoid combining them with red meat or iron supplements, which can block GLA conversion. In essence, black currants do more than sharpen your vision. They help rebuild the very foundation of ocular health while protecting against one of the most serious threats to independence in later life. And as we continue our journey, the next food in line is even more surprising. A spice once valued higher than gold, capable of reawakening dormant photoreceptor cells in your eyes. From the deep purple richness of black currants, we now move to a spice so rare and precious that ounce for ounce it has been valued higher than gold saffron. For centuries, saffron has been prized not only for its vibrant color and aroma, but also for its healing properties. Today, modern science confirms what ancient traditions suspected saffron holds: compounds capable of reawakening dormant photoreceptor cells in the human eye, cells once thought to be beyond repair. The secret lies in 2 powerful carotenoids, crocin and quercetin. These molecules can cross the blood-retinal barrier and concentrate directly in the macula, the area most responsible for detailed central vision. Research conducted at the University of Rome followed seniors with moderate age-related macular degeneration over a 6-month period. Participants who consumed saffron daily showed measurable reversal of retinal damage, including the disappearance of drusen deposits, and improved their visual function by an average of 2 lines on the Snellen chart. In other words, letters that were once blurred became legible again. The preparation, however, is critical. To unlock saffron's full power, steep 15 to 20 threads in a small cup, about 4 ounces of warm whole milk or unsweetened almond milk, kept at exactly 140 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. This temperature extracts the crocin without destroying it, while the natural fats in the milk act as carriers, ensuring the nutrients survive digestion and reach the retina intact. For added potency, mix in a 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey and a pinch of cardamom, a combination shown to increase absorption by up to 400%. Timing matters too. Consume this golden drink about 1 hour before bed and allow yourself to lie down soon after, as the horizontal position increases ocular blood flow by nearly 25%. The results of this nightly ritual can be profound. Seniors in the Rome study reported sharper vision under dim light, reduced glare from headlights, and even improved color perception. For those in North America facing the reality that conventional treatments often only slow decline, saffron offers a rare chance to stimulate regeneration. By now, we have traveled through roots, fish, berries, and even golden spice, each adding a layer of defense and repair for aging eyes. Yet the most powerful food of all still awaits a raw ingredient that doesn't just protect, but actively fuels the growth of new mitochondria and retinal cells, transforming the way your eyes heal during every sleep cycle. From the golden threads of saffron, we arrive at the final and most powerful food on this journey: raw cacao. Not to be confused with the processed cocoa powders lining supermarket shelves, raw cacao is the pure unroasted form of the cacao bean, and it contains over 700 biologically active compounds. Among them is epicatechin, a flavanol that researchers at Harvard have identified as uniquely capable of boosting blood flow to the retina and even stimulating the production of new mitochondria within aging photoreceptor cells. In essence, raw cacao doesn't just protect your eyes, it helps rebuild their energy factories from within. A 16-week study at the University of Reading involving 600 seniors revealed astonishing outcomes. Participants who consumed raw cacao nightly improved visual processing speed by 91%, increased retinal thickness by 12% as measured by OCT scans, and most remarkably, 82% of those with diabetic retinopathy showed reversal of vision loss. These numbers highlight what makes raw cacao extraordinary. It synchronizes with the body's circadian rhythms, peaking in effectiveness during the hours of 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. when the eyes naturally undergo their most intensive repair. To prepare it properly, mix 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder into 6 ounces of warm, unsweetened cashew milk, heated to about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon to regulate blood sugar and a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. This unlikely combination boosts absorption of epicatechin by nearly 500% since capsaicin and cayenne open cellular channels, while cinnamon prevents glycation damage to the lens. For a sustained effect, stir in a teaspoon of MCT oil or virgin coconut oil, which creates a time-release delivery that lasts throughout the night. But caution is essential. Never substitute with Dutch processed cocoa or standard cocoa powder because the alkalization process destroys virtually all epicatechin. Only raw organic cacao retains the compounds needed to spark these profound changes. By ending your day with a warm cacao drink, you do more than indulge. You activate one of the most advanced natural repair systems known to science. Together with saffron black currants, bilberries, egg yolks, goji berries, sardines, and sweet potatoes, raw cacao completes a toolkit that allows your eyes not only to resist decline, but to regenerate with each night's sleep. And, as we have seen, small nightly choices can translate into lasting independence, sharper vision, and a brighter quality of life. We have now reached the end of our countdown, but the story of protecting your vision does not stop with food alone. Beyond nutrition, there are simple lifestyle habits that work hand in hand with these powerful nutrients to enhance your results. For instance, the quality of your sleep plays a critical role in how well your eyes repair themselves each night. Studies have shown that adults who consistently get 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep have healthier retinal blood vessels and lower rates of age-related macular degeneration compared to those who sleep less than 5 hours. Creating a dark, quiet sleep environment and limiting screen exposure before bed helps preserve melatonin levels, which are essential for nighttime repair cycle. Just as important are gentle eye exercises and relaxation techniques before sleep. Simple routines such as softly massaging the temples, rolling the eyes slowly in circular motions, or practicing a few minutes of mindful breathing can significantly improve ocular blood flow. These practices, though small, amplify the benefits of the foods we've discussed by ensuring nutrients reach the retina more efficiently. Think of it as preparing the soil before planting seeds. The better the circulation, the deeper the nourishment can go. Taken together, these adjustments form a holistic approach: nutrient-rich foods, quality sleep, and mindful habits. Each piece strengthens the others, creating a protective shield for your eyesight. And while no single step is a miracle, cure consistency is the true key. Even adopting just 2 or 3 of these strategies can create noticeable improvements within weeks. So let's bring it all together. From purple sweet potatoes and sardines to the rare brilliance of saffron and the extraordinary power of raw cacao, we have uncovered 8 foods capable of transforming the way your eyes repair themselves during sleep. Alongside them, small choices like switching off digital screens earlier, giving your eyes a few minutes of rest, and honoring your body's need for deep sleep help complete the picture. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these foods are you most excited to try first? And what changes in your eyesight have you noticed lately? Share your story in the comments below. Your experiences may not only guide your own journey, but also inspire someone else watching tonight. And don't forget to follow this channel so we can continue exploring science-backed strategies for health and independence together. After all, protecting your vision isn't just about seeing more clearly, it's about living more fully.